He's in a knock down. Welcome to the jung. Nick gets the coil. Can he land? All right. Yes, to get more talents, dude. Beast Boy, what up? Maybe you want to play AWC? I mean, kinda. But I enjoyed watching for sure. I think about it. Stacks. Should have been the move yesterday. It was sick watching though. It was sick watching though. Valks, what up? We were not together. But so did they nerf that? Is that a bug? I feel like I had so many. In combat again. Monk's still trash in alpha design wise? Is it trash? Why do you think that? So I have 10 stacks. Okay, so that's a bug. That is a bug. It's giving the PvP version? What do you mean? Of the Jade Serpent bonus from season 3? Oh, maybe. Well, I meant the duration. I meant the duration. It's 8 seconds. It's giving you 4 seconds. Which is, it's giving you 4, but you're supposed to get 8. And then 4 from Thunder Focus Tea. But Thunder Focus Tea gives 8. See that? Um, how do I get a... And for PPQs, no. How do I get a... Spirit font? Oh, is it a passive? I know it's not.
Busting makes me feel good. Busting makes me feel good.
Long time no see smile.
Okay. Another spirit font. Yo, Troy, thank you for the reset, man. What up? It has been a while, man. What's good? Is this supposed to heal multiple people? No. I feel like you're... Is Mysterio cool? I mean, I think Mysterio would be really fun. It's just really bugged. Let's see. Let's spec out of Shaylin's. Anyway, I resummoned to WoW. How you been? I'm doing alright. I'm chilling. Yesterday was a crazy day. Watched the tourney. It was a good time. Okay. So Spirit Font just doesn't activate at all. We got no changes this weekend? Nope. Nope. I'm gonna keep an open mind, see how far it goes for Mystery. It's been a roller coaster with Monk. Yeah, I thought rushing wind kick was so fun. I mean, the nice thing about testing stuff is you can actually kind of see how things play out, but there's also a lot of bugs, so it kind of makes it a little difficult. But that's why you got to report the bugs. I'll be right back. Had the same shirt on from yesterday. A little embarrassing. A little embarrassing. Ugh. Boop, 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 boop. Boop. Would be cool if I had the alpha. What's looking better in Midnight for fisting or casting? I don't know. I don't know how good fist weaving is going to be. I don't know how good it's going to be because there's a cooldown again on it. So you didn't play Legion, right? So fist weaving, when they first made it, when they made it really OP, not just like a passive thing, it had a cooldown, which was Way of the Crane, and you don't have that now. Like they made it based on your oh, they literally messed up the tooltip. That's funny. But they basically made it so in order to activate Jadefire teachings, right? Like your big heal, you need Thunder Focus Tea because they took away Stomp. They took away Stomp. Way of the Crane made you immune to all stuns and slows. But you could be sheeped and stuff. You just couldn't get like stunned and slowed. One of the hardest things about WoW is playing against seeing everything that's changed. Yeah, dude, it's a lot, especially if you take a break for like a couple expansions. It's very overwhelming. I knew what up. So I mean, this is a tooltip bug. Should we report a bug for this? Missing out. The tooltip is missing. Is not showing what spell to use to activate this buff. Look at that, we're beta testing, baby. Are we happy about Midnight as melee DPS? I don't know. As a healer, I'm kind of excited. Most people macroed stomp with T anyways. Wait, that's not what I'm saying though. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is when you fist me before, you did it the entire time, but now you have a cooldown. Because you had stomp before, right? But like now you don't have that. So it's just a 30-second CD, you know? So it's you're gonna have like 15 seconds of downtime every time with you're gonna have like 15 seconds of downtime after you press like after your buff ends. Are they really getting add-ons? Yes. So caster's away. It depends on how much fist weaving heals, but casting might be insane. Casting might be insane. The biggest thing about casting that's really weird is this. So it's bugged right now. You can't see because it's bugged, but when you get your spirit font, and you do your enveloping, you're supposed to soothing everything around you. And I don't know if that's going to be like an AoE thing that's channeled or if it's going to be a passive heal. Because the way it reads is that you're going to channel Soothing Mist on everybody. But I feel like that's kind of awkward for PvP. I don't have any guide on Void Weaver, but if you want to play Void Weaver, just I'll give you the Void Weaver breakdown. I'll show you a video. Here's what you should do. You should just watch this video. Where, let me find it. But basically what you do when you play Void Weaver is when the gates open, you run out of the gates, you shield somebody, renew the other two people, and then the second you can, you summon your Shadow Fiend, cast Mind Blast, and spam Smite, and just do that over and over. Yeah, Harmony still gives you two. Harmony still gives you two charges. But even then, if you're using it, like you get the first two back to back, right? Like you can use 2 or 3 kind of back to back, but then you still like you're still gonna have to you're still gonna have downtime, you know. So I don't know how fist weaving is gonna be. I don't know how it's gonna be because you also the thing about it too is you get instant enveloping when you play Chi-Ji. So like Chi-Ji now, you can spam instant enveloping the whole time. And you can obviously play Chi-Ji as, you know, as caster too, but it wouldn't be that efficient, I don't think. A server in Mob Classic for Ally? Benediction, I think, right? Yeah, there's still a gap. So that's why I don't know, because fist weaving was really good in Legion, you know, but the game was different. So it depends on the pacing of the game. Depends on the pacing of the game, right? If the game is really fast, I don't know how it would be. But if the game is kind of slow and you can actually live during downtime and kind of use that as a cooldown, kind of like it was in Legion. Well, Legion was fast, but it wasn't the way it is now. It wasn't as fast as it is now, you know? I don't think you get alpha for pre-ordering it. Is Disc or Holy better? I feel like Disc is better in Shuffle. Is Void Weaver. Wait, does this not? Is this a 3.5 minute cooldown? Oh no, this is just a bug. Okay. Wait, so you might have 2-minute revival again. Because this doesn't even work. This isn't even working. That's another bug. This is a bug talent. I suppose that's going to be the main thing. What's the pace going to be like with everyone getting pruned and no add-ons? Yeah. Well, it depends on like how much health people have too. Because I think there is a way to make the game where are those talents that are not in the tree on the bottom always going to be like that? What do you mean not in the tree at the bottom? These? Well, these are your alpha talents, but you don't need to spec them. Although I feel like you're going to on every class. Maybe there's some classes where your alpha talents aren't good, but they're basically 4 extra talent points that you can also, if you don't want to play them for whatever reason, or you only want to play one, and then you can get other talents too. So like if I wanted to, I could play Spirit Font, and then I could play like 2 talents here still. But I don't know how ideal that would be. I feel like we've seen a lot of bugs so far. Let's see, does this give me mist healing? Okay, there we go. Why didn't it do it the first time? Okay, there we go. So this works. Is the Volpair animation scuffed? Is it? No, you just kick forward. You do a little jump kick, dude. Fucking lit. Oh, this is a sick backflip. Oh my god, we got an animation bug, dude. Alpha talents made me confused since you're playing alpha. I would imagine that no add-ons should slow the game down just a little bit. I mean, yes and no. I think it's going to be really important for you see the HK drama? No, what is that? What's the drama? What's the drama? Are we a watch party like React Andy drama Andy now? Is that what happens? I'm not gonna lie to you, I can't handle drama, bro. It just annoys me. Okay, so revival, yeah, this talent just doesn't work. JT using some software keyboard shit? Well, people already know that, I thought. I thought that was like common knowledge. A lot of people are using auto hockey. Which like you're just not allowed to, but they all use it. Ben's discussing it? Oh my god, is he? We gotta go to Ben's stream.
I have that. Is it just maximum mastery is already bad enough? Sorry, you only got 2 wins. I'm not really sorry about it, dude. It's all good. He said, I always say.
Is he? I don't hear him.
Like software or what? So what are your thoughts on it, Waz? So what I'm interested in was like, because I feel like last season you
Was he in the
were
chat?
against this, and people are saying this season you don't really care as much. I'm not putting your words in your mouth. That's just what I heard. Like, did you get convinced some way or the other, or what happened?
I see.
Said I learned more about it for sure, and I did say that back then I never played with it myself and zero knowledge about it. I think anything that gives you competitive advantage is not fair to others unless it's allowed for everybody. So you think like, do you think the standard should just be everyone can kind of use this stuff?
Dude, I love hearing about. I love these conversations.
Probably use it since it's via keyboard software and not like actual auto hockey.
I love these conversations. Why do they always devolve into, well, no one gets in trouble for it and everyone uses it? Because no one has a spine, dude. One thing you'll realize about people in general, there's a lot of people that are spineless in the world. That's why, man. That's why. A lot of spineless people in the world, bro. Like, why would you... If cheating is okay, if cheating is being done by other people, why would you do it as well? You know? You know? It just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. I don't know. Gotta say, they're the resub, dude. Appreciate that. If I made the game easier for us, thank God. When will the next PvP changes come? I don't know if we're getting any new changes, man. Anytime soon. Maybe after the cups. I don't know. What's the advantage of auto hockey? Basically, imagine yourself playing WoW off. Imagine yourself playing WoW with a bunch of Adderall while also drinking like 7 monsters. Now take all of that energy and all of that quickness and sharpness mentally that you have, and then multiply that by like 1,000. That is auto hockey. Basically, you're just, everything you do is faster. Everything you're doing is faster.
Busing makes me feel good. Busing makes me feel good.
Yo, 6, thank you for the resub, dude. Appreciate that, man. 21 months again. Yes, exactly. Imagine Peekaboo. Imagine Pika after like 5 vodka Red Bulls magnified by 1,000, like multiplied by 1,000. That's what that is, bro. That's what that is. Just 6 insane. Thank you for the resubs, dude. Both of you appreciate it. What is cheating if everyone cheats? Yeah, it's just I saw AWC Rogue Priest, Mage, and Lick. Lock. Nerf Ret? Do we have to nerf Red again? We might have to nerf Red again. Dude, one thing I will say about AWC is I actually really enjoyed it, but Fire Mage is really boring to watch. I don't like watching Fire Mage, I have decided. Voidweaver also is kind of fried to watch. It's fun to watch because of how ridiculously stupid it is, but I feel like it's going to get pretty old watching Voidweaver play. And, but I will say out of all the games that we watched, Fire Mage was by far the most boring thing to watch. Fire Mage was by far the most boring. It's literally just running in circles until you press combust. And then you're back to running in circles. Like, not enjoyable. Not enjoyable. It's just back to Shadowlands. Just like run away, press combust, and then you press combust, and then that's just all it is. I mean, more fun watching AWC at midnight. Maybe it's going to be less scripted. Yeah, I mean, I think... Yo, Ghastly, what up? I really think that Midnight is going to be a pretty good PvP expansion. I'm excited for it. I just want to see what we're going to get. Like, they're still missing a ton of talents. There's still so many bugs. Obviously, this is literally the first week of alpha. Like Monk alone has like 7 bugs to it. Like half your talents don't even work on Monk right now. Refu, what up? I want to see. I feel like the game. I feel like PvP will definitely be a lot more fun. I want to see the pacing of the game as well, because I am a bit worried that they're going to try to find a way to make the game too slow. But I can't tell if that's just because... I can't tell if that's just because the game is so fast right now that anything slower than right now will feel way worse, you know? I don't think that's the case. I feel like there's a way for them to actually keep the pacing, like have the pacing be in a good spot. Depends on how much health we have. But I don't know. The theme is important. Mop objectively was a better expansion than Kata. I mean, I'm not sure if you could say objectively it was better than Kata, but the theme was bad. Everyone hated Mop too. Everyone hated both of those expansions. Like both of those it's hard to say with WoW players because you just... Everyone hates everything. You know? Like after Wrath, and even in Wrath people complain about some stuff, but like Wrath was, you know, really exciting. TBC obviously really exciting. Is that Mariah Carey? Yes. But Kata, everyone fucking hated. Mop, everyone hated. WoD was exciting at first, and then people saw the pruning, and then everyone hated it, and then the content drought. Legion was exciting, and then everyone hated like artifact grinding and all this shit. So it's like it's hard to tell. Because when I look at Legion now, like I actually really liked Legion. And I liked it in the moment. I just hated tanks. It had its problems, but everyone hated every expansion. Yeah, everyone just hates everything, so it's so hard to tell. The artifact grind wasn't fixed in season 2, though. It was made better, but it wasn't fixed because the catch-up system that they had for artifact power and increase, like, putting the talents in your weapon was a weekly thing, if you remember. Every week it increased. Like every week the amount you needed to upgrade your artifact weapon was decreased. So it literally wasn't until like season 4 or 5. I think like late season 3, early season 4 where you were able to actually play other specs and like instantly get all your talents. Because the catch-up system was so crazy at that point where like you only needed a few of like the artifact tokens to get your weapon. But once it got to that point, it was actually fun. It was really enjoyable. There came other problems like your concordance stacks. That was kind of bullshit. Where like if you try to reroll to a spec, you didn't have enough artifact power to get your concordance stacks, which was your big main stat proc or whatever. So that was pretty troll, but I don't know. It's I like the theme of Midnight overall. The gear and stuff looks kind of cool. We'll see what happens. It's hard to say because they're just doing so many changes too. And I think it's a lot for people. I think it's kind of scary for people to see them do so many changes to the game because they really are doing a complete overhaul, you know? Can you check Enhance on Alpha? Probably at some point. Did I do my renewal in here? No, I have to hit it again. Right. Revival healed me for 81k. So now we'll untalent this and see how much it does. A lot of people hate change. Everyone hates change. I'll play H-File at some point. I've already looked at all the healers, but I'm just kind of messing around on stuff. The move is back. The Whistler is back, that's for sure. Farming honor talents. Yeah, I remember that. What would change for healers in Midnight? Can they still top people with one button? I don't know. PvP's not out yet. You can't practice. You can't get gear. So I don't know. But I think with the way that they're designing healers, they're definitely simplifying them where I think people will be really excited to actually play them for once. So, Matt, what up? That's what I'm excited for. What I'm excited and what I think might happen with this expansion is I think healers will be a lot more fun. I think healers will be a lot more fun to play. So yeah, the PvP stuff won't be for a long time. We're so far away from that. We're so far away from that. Bro. I love getting the Lua errors. All right, in 40 seconds, we can hit revival again and see if this talent is just perma-bugged. Blizzard. There we go. Maybe I should become a healer main and retire the DK? Maybe. I don't know how DK is, though. I'm going to log in a DK after this. Kind of want to look at it and see what's going on with that. All right, we're going to revival in a second. Okay, so revival does heal less. Bum, 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 bum. I mean, I always hate nerfing and buffing simultaneously. I think it's bad to do always, unless they're very minor changes. But the problem is that's normally not the case. Normally, it's like you buff someone's damage by 5%, and then you nerf someone's healing by 10%, and then all of a sudden the game drastically changes. About macros, any restrictions? I have no idea. Are they doing restrictions on macros or something? Cool thing about playing heroes is that everything is simultaneously your fault and you also don't matter. Yes. I mean, I think what's exciting about this expansion is I really think healing will be more accessible. They're simplifying it in a way that I feel like will keep the skill expression of all the healers, but have people actually want to log on and play them. Even small changes, you know, like the Zen Sphere change is a really big change, right? Like, this is still something that you still have that skill cap of being able to have really good uptime on your spheres, but you are simplifying it so that people can actually play them without being the best player in the game, which is nice. Like, being able to actually apply them without being, you know, the greatest player, or like being overwhelmed, which I think is a lot for healers. Like, I think healers in general are just very overwhelmed. Even if you're someone that kind of knows the game, I think it's easy to log on a healer and feel super overwhelmed with what is happening and all your talents. So changes like that I think are good. Healing is always going to require more attention and be more stressful. And I think it's something where the game has gotten so complicated as a whole, and healing has kind of got to that point too. But healing is already a role that is more complicated and stressful for people, right? So by making that worse, you are not helping the issue of having a lack of healers. All healers want to do damage. Because, like, I think simplifying stuff, but also keeping... I think it's simplifying rotations. A good example of this is Dispriest, right? Like, Dispriest has a really simple and easy rotation. But there are still big differences in priests at varying skill levels, right? And I think that's kind of what they're doing with all the healers from what I've seen so far. I've logged on all the healers already, and every time and each of the healers that I've logged on, it's been the same, where like I kind of look at it rotation wise, and it all feels a lot simpler and easier to manage. And I think that is a good thing. I think there's still going to be differences where some people are just going to heal more, you know, especially at like the higher levels. You're just going to have people that heal more than others. But simplifying rotations while also keeping utility, I think, is a good thing. So, should I check Rising Sun Kick, dude? Or Rushing Wind Kick? Rushing Wind Kick, man. Just killed this ability, bro. Able to unnerf it in PvP. How much does it do to this dummy? I mean, you don't have any gear. 3%. Let's see. 33k crit? I mean, that would do like 25 something? Not bad. Sadness, disappointment kick. All right. Should we log on now? Let's get on Pally. Somebody was asking about Pally earlier. I already checked out Pally, but I've already checked out all the healers, but I'll just keep logging on them, mess around. Would you guys believe me if I said I didn't want to play Shuffle? Yeah, Wiz winning yesterday was insane. I don't know if Precog is still in the game. I have no idea. Oh my god, Wiz winning yesterday, bro, was hype. I was so happy. I felt like I won. It was awesome. It was awesome. I'm happy for the Wiz. Happy for the Wizla. For all his chomp and SPS tentacle slam. Some anime stuff? Alright. Vi, what up? Get me in there. Yep, Panthers comeback was also crazy. Alright, so you can get minute and a half wings with only 15-second cooldown or 15-second duration. Does Pally not have rep anymore? Ooh. That's actually a massive change. Midnight patch notes. So Pally, they took away. It doesn't show in the patch notes that they took away rep, but I guess. Interesting. Huh. Find tools here. I think this holy ritual spell is kind of lit. I don't know how I feel about the tears talent because I feel like I'd rather have short aura. Because you can't extend it. You can't extend it. Dude. Um, Sleeping stream? No, I was trying to text somebody. Biting that bottom lip during the text? Yeah, because my lips are dry. I need to put on some chapstick, but I don't feel like getting up. All right. We continue.
Busting makes me feel good. Busting makes me feel
Yo, Fisher, thank you for the resub, man.
Hey, Scotty Pippen this.
The Scotty Pippen. All right, all right. First time healer to go for Priest. All right, Stricken, what up? Yo, Fisher, thank you for the resub, dude. So glare replaces blind too. I really wish for Denounce that they would just make it like a cooldown. Like short cooldown with no cost, I feel like would make it so much better. Like more valuable of a spell. I had to go to bed last night. How I have on a scale of 1 to 7? Bro, I was extremely happy. I was so happy for Wiz, dude. Of course. Bro, what is killing me? Bro, I'm literally dying to the Blessing of Dawn talent from the dummies. Hello? Wait, look at that. I'm getting killed by the fucking dummies, bro. Are you surprised they've never had a class with 2 healing specs besides Priest? Not really. I don't even know what they would do for another healer, to be honest. Like, thankfully, I'm not a dev because I don't know what the fuck I would even do for another healer. Although I did have this really good idea back in Kata. My friend and I, he was a hunter main. We had a really good idea that hunter could be a healer. We came up with a hunter spec where hunter has fucking magical arrows that they shoot at you. That was my only healer idea in Kata. You have hunter that has magical arrows that they shoot at you. That'd be sick. That'd be sick. Wicked, what up? Some friendly fire? Yeah, man. It's like Ana in Overwatch. Yeah, she has her sniper gun. That's what we need for WoW. For WoW. How's there never been a bard class? Yeah, what's interesting about Pally next expansion is you're keeping a lot of the same rotation, but you're getting some crazy mechanics. Like, you're getting this Beacon of the Savior talent that is just a passive beacon that follows your teammates and gives them a shield. But they also have regular beacon. And then Saved by the Light is just a passive now. Saved by the Light doesn't proc anymore. It's just a passive damage reduction that absorbs more the lower health they are. Which is insane. So, like, according to this talent, when you're half HP, you're gonna absorb like 700 something damage every hit. You're gonna absorb like 750 every single attack. So they literally just gave Pally Earthen Wall, bro. What's up with them giving paladins and druids shaman mechanics? What's up with that? They gave them Healing Tide. They gave them totems. Now they give them Earthen. What's up with that? What's up with that, man? They will for sure drop tuning today. Guys, I don't know why you expect tuning. They've already done tuning patches. They've already done like 6 different tuning patches. You think they're going to do more? You guys must be new. You must be new here. That's what we got. This is what we got. Embrace it. Make a BM hunter. Make a marksman hunter. Gotta embrace it, man. Wait, when is Legion Remix? When is that? Isn't that today? Release date. October 7th. Ah, it's tomorrow. Is Legion Remix hype? Is that gonna be hype, dude? Dude, Pally has weird mechanics. Like, you have this Blessing of Dawn talent that just straight up heals, that just does damage to you based on your allies. So it's a passive sack. You have a passive sack. You have passive beacon transfer. You have passive earthen wall on your beacon. I feel like Pally is going to be so broken. Like, out of all the healers that I've logged on, Pally seems pretty ridiculous. And Priest. Pally and Dispriest and Druid seem the most ridiculous so far. I kind of like this talent too. I'm glad that they added some sort of absorb again for Word of Glory. So like actually getting big Word of Glory spam on people and getting procs with Divine Purpose, I feel like is such a good feeling with this talent. Yeah, the eight bloom life bloom thing is really interesting. Pally also gets this. So you have the Aura Mastery talent that gives you CDR. You have Divine Vision, which gives you CDR as well. So you can have 90-second Aura Mastery. But Aura Mastery has a talent. You have a talent that makes it so you Divine Toll when you press Aura. So, like, technically, you could have double Divine Toll. So what you could do is you could like swap your talents around. So if you need more spread healing, you could play Divine Toll and then short CD. So you have 30-second Toll. And then if you need more single target, you can play Barrier, which you swap this talent here, and then you'd have to play Barrier. Like, you basically could spam Divine Toll, which would be pretty crazy. Like, look at that. It is stat squish, yeah. I'm level 90, and I don't think I'm scaled to gear. Maybe it does auto-scale you, because I'm in the raid. Oh, yeah, I am. So I'm level 90, because you can actually just enter the raid, which is where I am now. All the target dummies. And it scales you to 265. So I have 372,000 health right now with 265 eye level. And Mythic for this raid is going to be 279. So you're going to have around like 400,000 with full gear. Bum, 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 bum. It's better than millions. I hate having millions of health. Yo, Dank, what up? I hate having millions of health. I wish I could get attacked. I want to see how much the Saved by the Light does. Bum, 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 bum. But even my wings. So 1 minute CD wings, 15-second duration. And then it empowers your judgment. Dude, it's crazy. Even changes like that make the game... I mean, some people will have a different opinion on that, but I feel like changes like that make the game feel... a little more fluid. You just get hammer when you judge. The only thing that's awkward, though, is I feel like sometimes they make these changes without thinking of some of the other talents. So, like, Veneration, right? Only works with hammer. but you only get wings. You only get hammer with wings. And before this would give you procs, but like, do you get procs now? I guess I could just spam flash and see if I get procs. Or crits. So we'll see. Let's see. Saw a bit of ticks being like 2K. Probably like Kata or something. Okay. So yeah, so like this only works with hammer, which is really weird. Maybe it's to play to unsub and wait for midnight? Maybe. I think midnight will be solid. You gonna throw your name in the hat and poach Wiz? Poach Wiz, bro, he's playing right now. What do you mean? Maybe Wiz will want to play next season for the next expansion, but I'm gonna be supporting him as best as I can, man. Do you generally like they try to make things less better with too many abilities? What do you mean? Do I genuinely like it? Yes, I think it's good. I think it's good to. The thing about pruning the game is we have good forms of pruning and bad, right? Yeah, Bonk, what up? I think WoD was a good example of bad pruning. In WoD, they removed so much from classes. They made rotations really easy, but not in a fun way. And they also nerfed a lot of utility from classes too. So the game slowed down tremendously and was kind of this weird, like, turn-based game, but really slow. And then we obviously have the turn-based playstyle of Shadowlands, but, you know, to a much more extreme level pacing-wise. So I think there are good ways to prune and bad ways. I think WoD was pretty bad with that. But so far, what they have done with Midnight seems to be good. Kind of removing some spells, removing some cooldowns, making rotations a little easier to do without just taking away every spell from you. So like Arms Warrior, for example, right? Arms Warrior in WoD, you pressed Mortal Strike, and then your filler spell was Whirlwind, which was just completely fucking fried. And it seems like they're doing a little bit better of a job now trying to keep the game from feeling like that again. So I was stoked they won and against Jung as well. Yeah, I celebrated last night for sure. Yeah, I was super happy for the Whistler. We love the Whistler. What are these Apex talents? So Apex talents are just new talents for your spec that are going to be really strong. But it's 4 extra talents. And then you are able to just unspec them and put the 4 talents that you get into your class tree, into your actual spec tree. I don't know how often you would do that, though. I feel like majority of specs are just going to use this every time. But you do have the option to actually just not take them. Not sure how many specs would actually do that, though. Because the talents are really good. All right. So Paladin's kind of interesting because you get Pally is basically the same, honestly. It feels kind of the same on here, except you have a lot of interesting mechanics with your shields. So you have like the passive sack talent. You have the Stay by the Light gives like a small damage absorb. You can activate Divine Toll with Aura Mastery as well. Your new Beacon, which is your Apex talents. You get a Barrier. You get a small absorb when you press Word of Glory as well. So being able to like spam out Word of Glories or get procs will be really efficient to do. Gator, what up? Yeah, I know, man. It was a crazy comeback. I saw some of the highlights. Nutty. I don't know. I feel like Druid, they changed their mastery. I feel like Druid's going to be really good this expansion. As far as right now, well, they changed their mastery to be higher percentage initially, but you have a DR on the mastery. You have a DR on the mastery. But it's like 12% for the first one. Hot, I think. I took the Jaguars money line because I hate the Chiefs. Best of luck to you, bro. I think they're losing. Your money is just gone, evaporated immediately. Immediately, your money is gone. I don't think they fixed Druid tier. Whatever was supposedly bugged about it. Supposedly. Shadow Priest? I don't know how Priest is. I haven't logged on any of the DPS outside of DK. Which I think, I don't know. DK looks kind of interesting to me. Let's see. So I get 3 talents. I kind of want Maim. One second on Swiftmend only? Oh, Ysera's is a talent now. Interesting. Oh, this is a weird... Yeah, I don't know how Druid's going to be. I feel like they're going to be kind of OP, but I can't tell. I can't tell. Like, they have a lot of interesting stuff. Like the... Being able to have passive mushroom. And it follows your bloom. And then you get verdancy with that too. Is a crazy amount of healing. Why did they make basic talents into a talent tree? Basic abilities? I don't know. I mean, that's one thing I don't really like about the new trees. Is picking talents that were just part of the game. Is really weird. Like, that should just be part of the class. But... is what it is. Is what it is. That's my own criticism for it. Any change for alpha? No, not really. We'll probably get more stuff on the alpha like next week or something, I'd imagine. I heard Shaman is getting some crazy shit. I don't know what it is yet, and I really want to know, but I'm stuck waiting. I'm stuck waiting. It's annoying. Guys, need to get a video out if you didn't watch the watch party yesterday. Wiz winning AWC right there. New vid. Where's my cat form? Didn't you have a talent for this? Or is it wild? Oh, it's still under construction. Disgusting. Celebration. You guys want to see the mega bloom? Look at this. Look at the mega blooms, dude. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Look how many blooms that is, dude. Look at the verdancy spam. Insane, dude. That's insane, dude. Yeah, I feel like at first glance, you know, testing everything, it feels like Druid. It feels like Druid and Dispriest and Pally are going to be really insane. That's what it feels like, at least. That's what it feels like. Druid, Pally, and Dispriest look pretty insane so far. You have double rejuve, yeah. I don't know what you would drop for it, though. I don't know what you would drop for it, though. There's a lot of good talents on Druid, so it's hard to tell what you would play for it. Hard to tell what you would want to drop for it. Will you and Wiz ever play again together in tournaments? I have no idea. Your face and your reaction when they won is true, homie. Your genuine excitement. Of course. So happy for them. That was sick. I will always have the Wizards back, man. Won AWC this weekend, Wiz. The Gators. Gators back. I wonder if you would even want Guardians still, like your Grove Guardians. I feel like you do. Especially because you play Keeper. Play Wild Stalker, you probably drop it, but they do so much healing. God damn, dude. God damn. I swear the bad part about alphas for me is I just don't want to play War Within anymore. Whenever the alpha or the beta comes out for WoW and the new expansion, I just don't have any interest in playing the rest of the game. Or the main current game, I should say, the current game. It's all gone. It's all out the window. It's all out the window, man. But we should. Maybe we'll get some maybe we'll help keep the queues alive. Maybe we'll keep the queues alive, man. I keep playing until I get all my elite mogs. Yeah. Can I ask why I didn't want to play AWC? Didn't really want to. Wanted to play with the team only. If I couldn't play with the team, then I didn't really have much interest. Ran for your team and now Wiz. Congrats to them. Yeah, it was sick. It was sick. Should we try to queue? Oh my god, we got an insta-pop. Let's get some Void Weaver action, bro. Let's get some Void Weaver action, bro. Boop, 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 boop. I love Void Weaver. How dare you root against Swizz, man? Come on, man. Get us in the game. I'll probably check out Legion Remix. I forgot that was even a thing. And it's tomorrow, right? I mean, I'll probably check it out a little bit, I would assume. Hey, just what up? How's it going? Just alpha? No, I'm on retail at the moment. I just logged over. Looks like we're gonna have a Void Weaver showdown, dude. Void Weaver is so stupid. Nice little Void Weaver showdown. Couldn't be, I'm falling in love. I don't have alpha, man. I don't have codes or anything, bro. I can't give it away. Well, yeah, I mean, I have alpha, but you know what I mean. You know what I meant to say, man. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, I just did not mean to do that. That's really annoying. Tragic. It's my turn. It's my turn. It's my turn. It's my turn. With you. Yes. Void weave. I need this. I need this. Oh shit. I have inner shadow. Scatter the wrong guy.
Busting, 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 busting makes me feel good. Busting makes me feel good.
Full trap. I gave you a shield, bro. Fuck, this kiting kind of sucked for me. I hate that he did that. Oh, that was so bad. That was so bad. Why'd he do that? Bum, 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 bum. I get feared off this. We lose. We lose. We have altar. Ooh, la, la, la. Nice job, team. Great job. Great job. Great job. We love hitting smite. Yo, B-Man, thank you for the resub, dude. Appreciate that, man. You think Rogue is doomed for midnight? No. Rogue has never been doomed ever in the history of the game. I think they're fine. I think they're fine. I'm really bad. MPS, but he's gonna die over there. Slept over. Boom, bum, bum, bum. We blocked too. Ulti Pete. Big ulti Pete. Doing so much damage. Oh, he died. All right. Not bad. Not bad, not bad. How did that guy even die? He's hitting the warrior. This guy on the hunter. I was getting the evoker damage. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Ooh la la la. Don't CS me, don't CS me. Got a death on this. Big smites coming in. Boom, boom. Big smite's coming in. I'm feared. No. Sheep. Can I get resheeped? We have heal. No, no. Unlucky. I was kind of blasting that game, kinda. It's just kind of hard when, like, my hunter kind of doesn't give a shit about me. He kind of fucked up that game really hard at the start. It was weird. We had really good positioning, and then he, like, jumped down. I had to grip him back up. It was really fried. Guys getting more riffs. Any better riffs?
Busting makes me feel good. Busting makes me feel good.
Low-key, I didn't realize I didn't have fear. That would have been insane, though. No, let me play. No! We tried. The hunter can't win a game. Wait, the mage is 6-0ing. Hunter can't win a game. Tragic. Unlucky. Unlucky. I actually just lost us the game. I lost us the game. I think we actually could have won that game if I didn't do that at the end. Ventress, what up? Great team win. Yep, huge win for the team. Yo, Dram, thank you for the resub, man. Appreciate the resub, Dre. I appreciate it, man. I lost my inner shadow. The fuck was that? Look at my teammates' positioning. We're dead. We're alive. Multi-P. No! No! So close. So close for us. So close for us. Ah. Wolverine Mirror is like stale bread covered in hot sauce? No, that was a fraud game. I think I actually could have won the game with the Hunter before. You happy for Wiz? Of course. Why would I not be, man? Unfortunately, I'm just a high man Torin, bro. Lose at champ select, man. Sitting fears is so lame. Sitting sleepwalks is so lame, bro. I can't will to sleepwalk. What kind of bullshit is that? Honestly, I love both of you, but could you just like whisper each other? Like cooking my brain, bro. Get out of a game, look over, read 5 paragraphs about football shit. Like whisper each other. Prime. ABC done there more. Well, this was only the first cup. So there's another cup this weekend, and then there's another cup the weekend after, and then there's the finals. I don't know when the finals is. I think it's sometime next month. But I watched the Browns, so there's nothing to chat about. Poor guy, man. Poor guy. 2400 play rate looks great. 41% Void Weaver, 2% Monk. It's fucking lit, dude. You're hating on the Void Weaver? Yeah, I need more haste, I think. Let's see. Do I have full gear on this guy? 720 eye level. Oh shit. I gotta buy some gear, bro. Up in my gear. I need more verse. That's what I need. Oh, actually no, I definitely need more mastery. No. Or more haste, I mean. I think I have 27%. We needed this guy to get more Fenrir procs, bro. Why does he hate us, man? Why does he hate us, man? The Moo Weaver. Vidar, what up? Are we getting changes tonight? We're not getting any changes, guys. There's no way we're getting changes, man. Is Priest better now than it was Dragonflight Season 1? Well, yeah, because the best healers in Season 1 were Shaman, Druid, and Pally, man. You mean Season 2? Start of Season 2, Priest was really OP, and then they nerfed it. Same with Monk. Dude, start of season 2 Dragonflight, I thought Monk was going to be so good, and then they nerfed that shit too. And then they buffed Fistweaver. Super disgusting. Was there any Rusted in AFC? Yeah. No, Monk was played. There was only one Monk, though. Bank was playing in EU. He played the first day. I think they won one series. Or no, maybe they got instant knocked out. I don't know. But we saw Shaman, we saw Voidweaver, we saw Holy Priest, we saw Pally, we saw Druid. We saw Evoker. Yeah. Saw everything, bro. This guy's got to give me a rematch, man. He needs to queue up again. Give me a rematch, bro. Cut me some slack, man. I'm a High Mountain Tauren. I got sleepwalked that first round, and I tried to will it, and I was confused. I'm just a fucking High Mountain Tauren, man. Watching CS team play felt depressing. Not gonna lie, why? I mean, those guys. I don't know what those guys are up to. They just don't play the game, and they've always been a team that needs to like play a lot of WoW to do really well. All things considered, though, I mean, top 4 is still not bad. Top 4 ain't bad. It ain't bad. This guy not going to give me a rematch, man? Absolutely disgusting, bro. 7-minute queue. I don't have any fun healers to play. Like, I don't want to play my Monk. Monk is so lame now. I could play Holy, I guess. But I don't really want to. Playing anything against Voidweaver feels really bad. That's why I quit. I mean that's kind of part of it. I don't know. It's not fun to play. For me, playing Shuffle against Evoker and against Voidweaver is just not fun at all. On top of the fact that they just nerfed the one healer that I really liked playing, which was Monk. It's like my interest in healing Shuffles in the dirt at this point. Or the other healer I liked playing, which was Monk, because I still like playing Priest. Like both specs of Priest are fun. Both specs of Holy Priest are fun, even though Archon is worse. Like I still like playing it, but I really liked playing my Monk, and they just killed it. Did you ever do prop alley healing and shuffle? No. I hate prop alley. Archon Holy Priest is whispering your name. Should we try to play an Archon game? Do you possibly take B tags for gamers? I mean, I'd be open to that if I actually played threes, but I don't, so. I'm a mega dodger until the last 3 weeks of the season. My Archon? Alright, let's go. Final law was 2 rets. The last day I played before I stopped was 7 Voidweavers in a row and 1 Evoker. Yeah. How do you counter Voidweavers? Well, you just need to CC them Like you need to stop Mind Blast, stop Void Blast after the Mind Blast and CC them, but you can't. It's really hard to do that without the right classes or when you're in Shuffle. It's really hard when you're in Shuffle to kind of do that because there's just no coordination there. So. Promise Voyeur is the most ideal Shuffle healer because DPS players don't have any idea what healers do. Yeah, I mean, there's just there's no coordination, right? There's a very severe lack of coordination. So when you're against something like Void Weaver where you have to stop them, you have to CC them and like stop their Void Blast spam. Yeah, you kind of just, the game comes down to kind of sitting there PvEing until someone dies. What you gonna do for me? Very white. What you gonna do for me? No one's queuing, man. What's up with this? Dude. Oh my god. Oh my god, I got a queue. Oh my god. Super roasting stand for not being high mountain. That high mountain tech, bro. Sweaty, what up? Give me in a game, dude. Guys, appreciate the subs once again today. We're at 6 on the day. Thank you. We shall play Archon. I think my heart is fully recovered from the excitement of the 2 Gator series. Yeah, that was nutty. Yesterday was a nutty day. It was great. It was great. So now, Wiz is the best player in the game. Wiz is now the best player in the game for about 48 more hours. Actually, no, for 6 more days. He's the best player for 6 days. Until they win again, or if they don't win. If they lose the next cup, then he sucks and he's washed. But if they win the next cup, then he's just goated. That's how it works, man. That's how it works in the scene. That's how it works in the scene. The second you win, you're the best player in the game, and the second you lose, you're trash. Got a Resto Shaman. Holy fire damage. Double Dispel. This is what it's like to be dumped for someone hotter? Who's playing with a different RPS? Hey man, all I'm going to say is they had a crazy win. They had a crazy win as RPS. Had a crazy win. It was lit. It was so sick. I can only imagine what it would be like if the team had to play RPS in that last finals. Probably would have been a 4-0. But it was sick. It was fucking awesome. I'm glad they won the second series too, because that first series kind of pissed me off. I definitely let Wiz have it, so to speak, after that first series. That actually pissed me off, dude. I was very disappointed. Big damage. So much damage. Alright, why is that so bugged? Okay. We're live. Keep dispelling his dots. There's so many halos coming out. Yes. Yes. Woo. Yeah, yesterday was sick, man. Yesterday was sick. Now they just have to keep going. They have to keep it up. They have to keep it up. Just keep it up. Keep it up. I don't think RPS has any like terrible matchups right now too. So I don't think there's anything that's really just terrible for them to fight. It would have to be like DHGK would probably be the worst thing that they could fight, but I don't think it would be that bad right now, to be honest. You're trap me? Okay. Oh, that's really annoying. Okay. Dude. We die there? We don't AMZ? Like, we don't AMZ all their cooldowns? We don't fucking... How do we die there? How do we die there, Deathmark? Guy doesn't do a single death strike, too. Deathmark, you're upsetting me. You're upsetting me, man. Alright, let's get it. Kill the enhance all game, baby. Okay. Kill the stream. Kill the ground. Kill this. Kill trap. Oh, he actually just... Oh my god, he just dies. He gets cheese. Thank god. I was just trying to run there. Trying to get away from this hunter. That was nice. That was nice. Everyone just copies ABC comps? That always happens, yeah. Always. Problem with this year, I'm going to be the Black Power Ranger. You don't want to be the Green Ranger, bro? Or like the Silver Ranger from space? Power Rangers in space? That was my favorite one. Silver Ranger was my favorite. I'm so bad. Oh! And they kill healing streams. What is killing me, man? The DK? Yes, yes. Which Holy Pie had some talents that weren't dog. Back to Shuffle Prison. Cromer, what up? We'll see. I think I'm feeling a little better, you know? Feeling a little better now that I'm not doing Shuffle all day. I had a nice 6-day break, dude. 6-day Shuffle break? That's insane. I'm a Destro Lock. I press one ability and it does all my damage. I'm just gonna stun fear this guy. Don't let him fear me. Team. Did he just die? Not sure how he died there, but I mean, we'll take it. You have a Holy Priest guide? I don't think I have one for recently. I think my Holy Priest guide is old, but basically just hit palm as much as you can. Hit palm as much as you can, and try not to spam cast or purge too much, and you should be fine. If you're ooming, that's probably what you're doing wrong. You're just not hitting palm as much as you can. Just spam it on cooldown. Also, all the mana talents really help a lot too. That's really annoying. I tried to fade the intim. I might have gotten the intim actually. Okay, we don't ground the trap there. Okay, well, I don't know why we didn't dark pack there either, but you know. It's all good. This is a really bad start to this game. Here are all the pets. I have to APOth just so we don't die. Stand on top of him so it can maybe break CC. Trap. Yep. Breaks. Love that. Dude, how do I cancel that ever? So this lock, I tried to stay with him and he poured it out of my shit. Cancel my own Halo at the end. That was annoying. That sucks. I actually got all my healing off finally, and then he poured it out of my line. That sucked. That's an awkward game. He like randomly staticked the lock only at the start too. That was so weird. And we didn't dark pack at the start too. That was just such an unlucky game. Just an unlucky game. You're making Barry Fate the Holy Paladin PP Town at midnight? What a joke. I guess. Pally seems like it's going to be really OP in midnight. Looks like that. Anyways, looks that way. It looks that way. Any insight into Shaman? I don't know. They're missing like 9 talents. They haven't done all the changes yet. They're still missing a lot. Is Sin Search really gone? Yeah. What are they doing to Pally? A lot. A lot. Giving you like different shields, auto divine toll, stuff like that. They're doing a lot to a lot of the healers, man. What's Ven doing? Ven's in a shuffle. I actually just have such little interest in the live game when the new expansion gets announced. It's so annoying, man. It's so annoying, man. Expecting ABC dominant specs to start infesting the ladder? Not really. I mean, I think we'll probably end up seeing more Destro and more Marks Hunter than we already do. Like more Destro, more Marks Hunter, and more like Void Weaver than we already do now, you know? And Blizzard's gonna provide some kind of enemy CD tracking now that Alliance won't be able to do as much. I don't know. I think they're gonna do interrupts, but I don't know if they'll do like a bunch of CDs. I don't know if they'll do a bunch of CDs. I swear ferals haven't been logging. Yeah, I don't know if we'll see more ferals. Because I think Feral is good with Destro and like with jungle, but I don't think that means Feral is good in shuffle, you know? Like shuffle Feral I think is a bit different. Yeah, it might work out early. Might be time. I wanted to take today off because it was Monday, but I figured I'd go live for a couple hours. And that's exactly what we did. Well, now DR tracking will work. Just the same way it should with add-ons, I would assume. But I don't know. We're still like legit 6 months away, bro. I pronounced teriyaki the same way. Good. It's delicious. I looked up the recipe on how to make the teriyaki sauce from Sarku, Japan. Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll go to the store and I'll try to see if I can make that. Ooh, that actually would be a genius idea. Maybe I'll do that. I get credit for bringing it up. Well, no, I already had a tab open for it on my phone because I was really high the other day and I was looking at it for like 2 hours on how to make it. But you will get a little bit of credit for reminding me. How about that? Get some credit for reminding me though, for sure. I hate how many ads you get when you like look up all these random sites and like news sites and stuff. Discover more from Alina's Home Cooking. Type your email and subscribe. Just stop giving me 500 ads, man. Hmm. Maybe we try to make this. I just hit the share button and share it to Brave, and that opens a window without the ads. That sounds insane. Yeah, you can't even reach it on your phone anymore when you go with these things because the pop-ups take up the entire screen. The people who don't play Void Weaver or BMN2s just whine about it. Yep, because they're not the ones playing it. Pika or Calvish for your rogue partner? I'll never choose against Mr. Peekaboo, man. What do you mean? RPS is back. Does that mean the move is back? No. That just means Wiz is back. Wiz won yesterday, man. It was sick. The Whistler won yesterday. It was amazing. It was an amazing tournament to watch. All right, we're out of here, people. I wasn't going to stream because it was Monday anyways, but I wanted to just go live for a couple hours, hang out, you know? Hang out for a little bit, say what's up. But yeah, that's about it. Normally Mondays are my day off. Like I said, normally Monday is the day off, so I'm gonna kind of chill for a bit, relax today. That's the plan. Maybe get an early workout. Maybe try to make this recipe, see if it's good. And yeah. Hosting the Venruki, people. I'm out. Be safe. Take care of yourself. Have a good rest of your night, rest of your day. And I will see you all tomorrow. Pika was holding Wiz back. Yeah, people act like we've never won before, which is funny. But that's always how it is, man. People are always going to troll around. People are always going to troll around. Be like, yep, no more Pika, they win. And it's like, bro, we had a pretty successful team, I thought, for a long time. All right, we're out.